Welcome to Pakistan, the roof of the world, home to the mighty Karakoram mountain range, which holds both temptation and challenge for those who wish to test themselves against these majestic peaks. This place has inspired me since I first began paragliding, but the remoteness of the region, challenging flying conditions, and stereotypes about my country have meant that very few pilots have answered the mountain's call. With the help of a fellow Pakistani pilot, I put together an international team of accomplished pilots to explore the real Pakistan and the limitless possibilities it has to offer. The team consists of 8 pilots and 2 filmmakers converging in Pakistan from all over the world. It will take us 2 days to travel through remote regions to reach our final destination, the Hunza Valley. Me and Freddy just landed at Islamabad airport and we are taking the Karakoram highway all the way to Hunza. We're super tired of the travel but very excited. Good evening everybody, welcome to Pakistan. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation and we are so happy to host you and we look forward to show you our beautiful country. We are in Naran now and tomorrow we head via Babusar Top to Hunza Valley.
Hello everyone, हम नारायण से निकले हैं. Okay, we have a little bit trouble on the road with the protective shield and I think we'll be good to go in 5 minutes.
We are at Lulusar Lake and we can already hear the sound of the mermaids. They are around.
This is the king of the skies and he's showing us the way to the thermals.
Wow, this is amazing. Really beautiful.
So now we are at 4,100 meters at Babusar Top. The plan was to fly this place here and this wonderful valley, but the wind is from the wrong direction. So now we will hike up that peak. We are at 4,300 meters. My plan was to bring the team to Babusar Top to find out how we acclimatize to the altitude, and we think the team has done really well.
This place name is Babusar. I am in charge of Babusar exercise and taxation police. No, your vehicle stop here. Your wheel is cold. Your brake is cold. That is my duty.
So we're here driving along and the scenery has just been changing so much. We've seen mountains that's higher than anything we've ever saw before.
So the team has been traveling along the Karakoram highway today and we've stopped here at this very special place. This is where 2 major rivers, the Gilgit and the Indus, come together, as well as 3 of the world's major mountain ranges, the Himalaya, the Karakoram, and the Hindu Kush. So this is a pretty remarkable place.
We made it to Hunza Valley. The team will start flying tomorrow, and as a paragliding pilot I'm so excited to see them fly, to learn from them. And the goal with this documentary is to show you guys the real Pakistani culture and to also show you the paragliding potential that this majestic place has to offer.
We will do our best to capture their story from as many different angles as possible. So I think let's talk more action. Let's go.
Yeah, good morning. We just arrived here yesterday after 2 days of traveling. Now preparing for our first flight here. The weather is actually really good. We have blue skies, some cumulus forming already. Before 9 o'clock in the morning, cloud base is very high. We won't go up there because we need to acclimatize first.
So we're here setting up the in-reach tracking devices so that if something happened, we can always reach each other via GPS. They're really good for tracking our positions, continuously updating them, and we can follow them on a map. And we can communicate via these if something were to happen, or if we also landed safe somewhere where we don't have phone connection.
This is the morning after we've arrived, and I got to have a proper look at the mountains, and I just have one word: amazing.
I struggle to describe how beautiful these mountains are, and
it's hard to grasp this place. You know, I can't believe that we're finally here. We're finally going to take our first flights in the Hunza Valley.
I'm back in Hunza. I was here back in 2015 and 2018. These beautiful big mountains have drawn me back. I've flown in many different countries, and I truly believe this is the Mecca, the truly Mecca of paragliding in the whole world, for me at least. And I hope when you see this and you experience it, you will also feel the same.
Okay guys, a quick site introduction. We are at 3,300 meters on Eagle's Nest over here. Right behind us over here is Hunza Peak, the one which looks like a dome. Next to it, the spire is called Ladyfinger Peak that tips at exact 6,000 meters. You will most likely scratch this ridge and climb higher. You will start seeing the white wonderland behind this. That is the Ultasar mountain. So on the front of us over here, this is Karimabad town. That peak over there is Rakaposhi. Rakaposhi is 7,788 meters. Our main flying area for today is, when we take off here, we try to catch a thermal here in front with the wall which is there. The next transition is over there to that ridge. You can see already some clouds on the top of there. It must be working for sure. Landing areas are a few. I would love to be able to land on the top over there where we came from. We can just walk to our hotel. If not, the official landing is just next to the bridge over there, down on the river. It's almost zero wind there, so expect that you will come very fast on the landing. We are already high with some boulders dodging, but you'll find enough space to land. There are a couple of other landings as well. You see this flat brownish area over here? It's a graveyard. So you can land over this graveyard area as well. Obviously there are graves, so be respectful and choose a area which is on the side. But at the same time there are high towers as well. So you have to be mindful how you make your approach over there.
Here we go. This is it.
Our first flying day is finally here. Our goal is simple: stay in the air for as long as possible and get to know the local conditions.
Flying for the first thermal, hoping we can find something. Let's do this!
Oh my god.
trying to search around the foot of the mount to see if I could catch any thermals.
Thermals today are weaker, so they are clinging more to the sides of the mountains. It's difficult to find something to properly thermal on, so I'm trying to soar up as high as I can before I start thermaling.
We're here in Hunza and I'm trying to get up this wall, and usually we thermal, but the thermals are so unstable. Now I have to go back and forth there doing what's called soaring.
Soaring near the wall like this is, you gotta be awake, because if something happens you could, wow, look at this. If something happens you could easily end up with the wing into the wall, and then you are in big trouble. Victor has flown some distance, I don't know where he is now. And I think the rest are heading towards the main landing.
I came into the ridge without enough height and wasn't able to climb up. So it's about time to call it.
Heading for landing, just need to avoid the bigger rocks on the ground.
Showing the way. Come here, buddy. Let's climb.
I'm getting close to 5,000 meters. So I've been flying for 1.5 hours now. I've returned to launch, and I think I'm gonna try to land because I'm a little bit tired.
When I come to land, I saw that I had good height to land very close to the hotel, and I mean 200 meters from the hotel. It's a short walk, and I'm lazy, so why not? The view from down here is great, but up there I'm finding trouble finding words to describe it.
Woo! Let me soak that in.
What happened with you? You didn't find anything?
Yeah, I found some stuff all the time, but it stopped all the time. Once I came almost back to takeoff altitude.
Yeah.
And then everything stopped again.
What I saw today was that going along the ridge, the climb was very close to the ridge.
We got our first flights in Hunza today. I wasn't able to get high and connect, but seeing this place and getting familiar with the launch and the landing areas, really looking forward to what the next weeks will bring.
Hello. Welcome to Hunza.
Wow. 4 hours. First time in Hunza. I'm speechless. The view up there is crazy. It's good from here, but what you see up there is something different. The acclimatization we've done has worked perfectly, and I felt good throughout the whole flight. It was about 4 hours, I think around 80 or 90 kilometers we had to see. And I got to 5,600 a few times.
But once you get up high there?
Yeah, over 4,000 it's smooth. Over 5,000 it's
smoother.
Say something, Blaž. Say something. Victor is ground handling. The camera team is doing their best.
With mixed feelings after the first flying day, the team decided to reset their minds and enjoy the rest of the afternoon doing ground handling, soaring, and enjoying a beautiful sunset. Majestic peaks were teasing us in the background, and we were excited to get back in the air tomorrow. But before that, we got a special visit this evening. I want to introduce you to the local pilots over here in Hunza.
From Hunza Paragliding Club, we are welcome you all our guests.
Who will fly tomorrow?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। मेरा नाम साजिद शहराजी है। मैं हुंजा से ताल्लुक़ रखता हूँ और मैं लोकल हुंजा का पैराग्लाइडर पायलट हूँ और यहाँ पे फ्लाइंग के लिए आए हैं हुंजा दुईकर ईगल नेस्ट, और हम अभी फ्लाइंग करेंगे। और हमारे मेहमान आए हुए हैं बाहर से, कई मुल्कों से आए हुए हैं मेहमान, उनको हम खुशामदीद कहते हैं और हमारे साथ वो भी फ्लाइंग करेंगे। इंशाल्लाह आज मौसम भी अच्छा है और साथ फ्लाइंग करेंगे और एंजॉय करेंगे. बहुत शुक्रिया.
All around the world, the pilots to here in Hunza, Pakistan. So this is the heaven on the earth for paragliders. Come and visit and enjoy the fly high mountains in Karakoram range.
Today we decided to hike up a little bit further than yesterday. It was difficult catching thermals.
Yesterday was really selective and you had to be a little bit lucky with getting the right thermal. I hope to do much better today.
It's my first day here today. I missed the chance to fly with the team yesterday. We are joined with the local pilots from Hunza and everybody's here, everybody's getting ready, and we hope that we are going to have a good and safe flying day today.
I wanted to talk to everyone about yesterday and how Victor and I managed to climb, and while most of the others didn't. Normally I think what works everywhere else is that the thermals go and release from the cliff, but today I didn't see it. I saw a lot of things coming up, like punchy things, but nobody got any real height. Maybe they are smaller, or maybe I don't know what's going on.
At the same, like I tried here and lost quite a lot of altitude trying to thermal, but it drifts so much, and I think we could see that from the birds that were just thermaling now too. My experience from the whole day of flying is that below 4,000 or 4,500 meters, the thermals really follow the terrain, while in the Alps they would release before the top and on the middle of the ridge. But here it didn't work. Here you have to soar all the way up to the top, and over the tops it works really well. Here we don't have these tops to thermal over. Instead I'm just gonna turn right, follow the ridge all the way right, and not try to thermal, because I was spending so much time there yesterday trying to go out, find thermals that didn't work. What worked in the end was just going back and forth, soaring all the way up to 3,600 something.
So Lil, you ready?
Getting ready.
Found an eagle. I'm gonna follow this eagle. Hopefully he's gonna find me a new thermal. I'm at 5,300 meters at the cloud base. Found a nice score, averaging 4.5.
4,700 and cloud base. Wow, I'm looking for Freddy. He was not so far behind me.
Found Freddy. We're in this epic thermal with the eagle.
Lost most of my altitude, so I went for this ridge, and it turned out to be a good spot for soaring.
We went a little bit better than yesterday.
We found some lifts, but it seemed like the timing were not the best for us to actually catch it.
Unfortunately, it was that thin line between clicking it and not clicking it again for us today.
We have to take our big boys pants on tomorrow.
Yes.
And hopefully we can make it work.
Tried again, missed it again. Safe flights. Happy flight. Disappointing to not get up there. I tried, I went for the ridge that we've been climbing. We've had the most success climbing so far, but came in a bit too low and I wasn't able to climb it efficiently.
So we're crossing the gap now. Me and Freddy. Hunting for Victor.
Let's go, buddy! The clouds won't overdevelop, which is likely because many clouds this early. It's only 11:30.
Wow, the scenery. This is just amazing. I'm touching the clouds, but I don't feel them. I think Freddy decided to land. I'm going to fly a little bit further.
Had a nice flight. Finally got up. Had a nice cross country, a short one, up to 5,200 meters. So really nice for the first real flight.
Bye-bye. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.
I'm too low. I won't be able to cross this. There's a lot of headwind. I won't be able to make it. Decision is third back. Now I am out of Bangsing and I'm flying right in front of Rakaposhi there. I'm crossing this big valley to catch that ridge. Hopefully there is something there. This cloud just started up here, so I hope it's working. Wow! Thank you, Powerful!
So sorry about that. We headed west, me and Freddy, but we encountered some rain from that side. I'm trying to reach the other side, the Rakaposhi side of the valley. Oh, this is not going up.
I made it to Rakaposhi. The scenery is just incredible. The glaciers, the snow, and this mountain.
There's nothing there. Such a nice slope. It looked like it would be working. Whoa! Stop it! Landed safely just now over here.
Epic flight today. Thermal along with an eagle. Amazing scenery up there. And we all landed safely, and now we are here for sightseeing at Baltit Fort.
Well, my name is Mola Madad. I am working here as a tour guide. We are at Baltit Fort. This one is 800 years old castle. So this was the living residence of the kings. We are now at the roof of the Baltit Fort. From here is a nice view. You will enjoy the 5 peaks which are above 7,000 meters, and now we are here at about 2,500 meters above sea level.
I was thermaling with it. There were 3 actually.
We're eating chapchurro and it's very spicy.
That's it?
I had some chapchurro yesterday. It was burning on the way in, it's burning on the way out. My stomach isn't the best today.
और हम इस वक्त तकरीबन ईगल नेस्ट पे 3100 मीटर की बुलंदी पे हैं। विक्टर टेक ऑफ कर चुका है, बाकी टीम रेडी हो रही है। ज़ुहैब और यामीन ऊपर आ रहे हैं। कल मेरी फ्लाइट टॉप टू बॉटम थी, आज मैं कोशिश करूंगा कि इंशाल्लाह टू स्पेंड द मैक्सिमम टाइम इन द एयर।
You see this vest? You know what that material is? That's made out of optimism. I feel like today's the day. I'm gonna get real high and get real cold, have a lot of fun.
And yeah, hopefully we will get to climb a bit more than the other days.
So what is paragliding to me? You see this bed sheet right behind me, 4 kg nylon, stitched in such a way that it creates magic. Right now I'm sitting in here in a full-fledged town with you, and in an hour's time, using that thing, I can be up there in some of the world's highest and remote mountains. I have the privilege to fly up there like birds and see the slopes up close like none other.
This is what we came for! So we just gotta keep this going, nice and steady, feeling it, letting the wind guide me. Feedback I'm getting from it. The barrier is just confirmation. I see the grass moving, I know it's about to hit. Woohoo! We were born to fly! Woohoo! Ah, it's the rocket! Yeah!
I'm trying to search around the foot of the mountain to see if I could catch any thermals. It doesn't look that promising right now, and I don't really feel comfortable going too close to the wall in case I have any collapses or anything like that.
I'm flying around 4,000 meters, but after this it's getting really hard to go above that. It's getting really turbulent. Yamin is below and trying to climb up. I hope he makes it.
Thermaling together with Freddy. Yep, Melissa and Yamin are also climbing up.
They told me it was gonna be wild and pretty excited and happy about this challenge.
I finally managed to climb. I'm at now approximately 4,500 meters. Altitude is now 4,850 meters. Subhanallah, the views are here absolutely awesome!
और लेडी फिंगर पीक कितनी खूबसूरत नजर आ रही है। क्लाउड बेस ऊपर चली गई है, हुंजा पीक भी नजर आ रही है, लेडी फिंगर पीक भी नजर आ रही है। उल्टर सर बातों में वो लेडी फिंगर पीक है जो स्पायर है, और ये जो डोम सा बना हुआ है ये हुंजा पीक है, और ये उल्टर ग्लेशियर है। वाह, oh, it's a good lift. I gained about 500 meters in this. I'm at 4,200 almost, but it's moving a lot. The glider is moving a lot. Quite turbulent.
Lady finger, no. We're 5,560 meters. It's 6,000 meters.
I can't believe I'm here. Looking over the edge of the world. Oh, this is so beautiful. I think I'm in heaven.
Now at 5,400 meters above the first mountains, thermals are much more relaxed from here, and you can start crossing, and the views of course are amazing at this altitude and much better higher up.
Heading down Hamza Valley for landing at the graveyard, inshallah. What a fantastic day it was today. Approaching the graveyard, it can be a little tricky, so you have to be a little bit careful. Let's try to avoid the headstones. Alhamdulillah.
Would be quite nice to actually get a thermal. You could thermal out. Landed, short flight, 1 hour. Turned out this wasn't my best day. I forgot my SD card to put it in the 360 and I didn't get up, so they couldn't be worse for me.
Yep, just following the train. Some active flying. We gotta be careful about it. Here we go. 45 minutes, going strong. The day is looking good. Woohoo! We're at 4,700 meters, so still early, still low. This mountain here, and then continue going towards those clouds over there.
I'm touching the clouds, but I don't feel them. Wow, the scenery. This is just amazing. Hello, Eagle. Please take me to cloud base. Oh man, look at this eagle. That's amazing. Thank you for showing me the way. You truly are a god of the skies. Wow, subhanallah. ये पूरी avalanche की जगह बनी हुई है, देखें waterfall गिरती होगी यहाँ से किसी टाइम। अभी भी थोड़ा पानी आया हुआ है।
Fancy seeing you here.
Hey, go.
Come on, something here. Thermals तो अच्छे थे लेकिन बहुत रफ थे. I was feeling nauseated, so I gave up basically. Not my day maybe. It was climbing nice up until 4,200 meters. After that it was so bumpy that I started feeling to vomit. So I decided that today is not my day.
Woohoo! Day's doing good. Clouds are nice. Hello, guys. Finally out. Not a great climb, but at least we're over the ridge.
I'm finding myself might be time to, oh my goodness. That was amazing.
So I'm at the backside of Rakapushi, and there's been an overdevelopment. There's a cumulus nimbus over Karimabad. There was an overdevelopment right behind me, but it died before I came there, so I felt it was safe. But now I'm feeling like I'm in a place I don't want to be. I'm in a valley. I think my best bet is getting some altitude and heading for Gilgit.
Around this corner is Gilgit, and that's our turnaround point. And have some lunch. Almost at turn point 2. There's a lot of clouds around me now, so I hope we can get back. Just want to push out a little further this way to extend it, and then we're gonna head home. So close. We're on our way back. Let's do this.
Just came back from a nice flight. Clouds were getting big, as you may see on the panorama. Further down, yeah, especially this one. Further down the valley, this way, there was actually a rain cloud, rain cell, and the wind picked up quite a bit. I was landing, yeah, with only a little bit of forward speed, but a nice landing area here with the sand.
Made a decision. I'm going to land. I don't like this weather right now. Started really overdeveloping again. This is definitely a cumulus nimbus. Captain Hindsight said I should have landed 2 hours ago, but here I am. I'm kind of protected in this little mountain pass. I'm hoping I don't have to fly out into the valley. I bet there's a strong wind there. One thing is for sure, I don't think any paraglider has ever landed here before.
Oh, and in here it's raining. So yeah, we're really dodging the weather here. Oh my god, there's so much rain. Rain. And right now we're on the lee side, so the wind is coming over and it's quite turbulent. Yeah, it doesn't look so good, guys. Long way to go. Nope, this is gonna be it. Here we go. Just landed. Not the designated landing zone, but still a very good day. The clouds and the rain really stopped me from finishing the day, but a safe landing is a good day.
I kind of hate myself for putting myself in this situation. But here I am. Now, of course, I'm having trouble getting down. Pakistan! Zindabad! Way!
I'm hiking down now this little path you can see here. It's quite steep and I really don't want to fall here, but I've had these kids from the village that I landed in. They were showing me the way and taking me down to the main road.
Next day, the weather didn't look optimal for flying long distances, so we decided to fly locally and focus on filming. The plan was that Dan and Tom try to climb up with the tandem to capture some air-to-air shots. Conditions at the launch were challenging, but we all managed to get up in the air safely.
So we just landed. Our plan was to do some tandem filmmaking, information, climb up to around 4,000 meters, but the conditions were then
tricky as usual. Even trickier with the tandem. We tried our best, but yeah.
Got some shots, but yeah, another time.
I'm showing Tom how to pack the tandem, and I have an old trick in the book. You're not supposed to use it. Watch closely.
Just top landed after a nice flight to 5,800 meters. Sadly, the plan we had with the tandems didn't work out, but a nice flight, the highest till far.
Victor, I'm ready, but I need to know 1 minute before you come.
As you can see, it's raining and not flyable today, so we have decided to take a road trip to the China border.
Weather report looked nice and sunny outside the Hunza Valley, so we went on a full day road trip. Behind me is Atabad Lake, which was formed as a result of a disaster in 2010 when a big mountain came down sliding and blocked the way of the river that is coming from the Khunjarab region, and it took almost about a month for this area to fill. Lake became so long that it was approximately 22 kilometers in length, and then our responsible authorities found a way to drain the water out of that lake so that it remains manageable.
बाशु भाई जरा कुछ बताएंगे थोड़ा सा ब्रिज के बारे में प्लीज।
सर ये 1968 में बना था, दूसरी साइड पे गांव है, तो ये सिर्फ ओनली वो एक्सेस है वहाँ तक जाने का। तो ये 1968 में बना था, और जो 2010 में आताबाद लेक बने थे तो हमारे दो ब्रिज थे, एक पुराना एक नया, तो दोनों उसमें डूब गए थे, और ये 2012 में रिनोवेट करके ये बनाया है। अभी इसी पे चल के गाँव जाते हैं।
So here we are at Pak-China border, Khunjarab Pass, 4,800 meters, and we are very close to world's highest ATM machine if you want some money.
Oh great, we're gonna go to China, buy new gliders. I'm just gonna get some cash. See you guys in a bit.
So we're at the Chinese border with Khunjarab Security Force. So what's so special with this place?
Difficult weather, difficult this place, oxygen level so low.
Pakistan, China. Pakistan, China.
We were amazed by the scenery surrounding us. What an amazing panoramic road trip this was. We ended the day with dinner at the boutique Hotel M. They spoiled us with a relaxing ambience and very tasty local food. After our bellies were full, it was time to plan our last flying day. We had big goals, and Victor took the lead in creating a plan.
Suhaib asked me to talk a little bit about XC flying, and I know You wanted to fly 100 kilometers, so I think tomorrow is a good day. I think we should do it. I think it'll be easy. There's a few easy things we can do to maximize our chances. The most important is everyone needs to take off at 10 o'clock. It's been working super good, super early. And there's a few things that we really need to do while flying to maximize our chances. And that would be to climb as high as possible. So we really need to top out before going on the glides. And I think if we get to 5.2, 5.3 before the transitions, it's gonna be really easy with everyone's gliders. It won't matter what kind of glider if you get to that altitude. If you try to go lower, you won't connect over the ridges. And that's what we're hoping to do, to always be over the main ridge. Because if we can just cruise along and only stay in the good thermals. What I'm thinking is we take off, we wait for each other, we all know where we're gonna go. And my idea is that it'll be really hard for everyone to go on the glides together at the same time, to always stay together, because we're too many and it will be too slow, and the rest will be in cloud base, losing the lift, basically waiting. So as long as everyone knows where we're going, we are gonna try to just keep going. And I'm gonna try to be in the back, somewhere in the back. I'll be flying the A-wing, so it's gonna be hard for me to catch up. And on the glides, you guys will be, if you push bar, which you should, then you're gonna get there before me, and you're gonna get there higher than me. I'm gonna push bar still, and I'm gonna get there lower. But if everything goes as I think, we're all gonna be between 4,000 and 5,000 meters the whole day tomorrow. And we won't be scratching because we won't make any transitions under 4,800 meters. Which is easy to say here, but the decision to go land or not, if there is a cloud growing, I can't say. I've kept scratching when I saw the big clouds, when I saw rain, and it has been okay so far. In the very bottom of the valley, that's where the outflow is gonna come. And I also think that in the speed of which the clouds are growing here and disappearing, we can't make it down in time. So guys, what do you say? Can we do it?
Yes! Absolutely, do it!
Yesterday I reached an altitude of 4,600 meters, which is the highest I've been. We made a plan last night to do an XE. The weather looks good today. We're up here nice and early.
I'm quite nervous. Some butterflies in the stomach.
And we're going to try to fly as a gaggle down maybe up to 100 kilometers and back.
It's going to be interesting to see everybody teaming up in the air.
I'm heading ahead of the pack to show them the thermals and explore a little bit so they have an easier time finding the thermal and move fast.
So we're gonna go down this ridge and then come back. I've got to borrow a slightly slower glider, so we have a more similar setup within the team, and therefore we're gonna be able to fly together much better.
Taking off now.
Go!
The flight has just started. Beautiful birds showing the way.
I'm soaring behind them. We're trying to get up. Finally, managed to find some decent lift now internal with Dan and Victor ahead of us.
Oh look, there's Lil! Looks like everyone is getting up, pretty much. That's good. I like it.
What a view, man. It takes so much of effort for the climbers to reach here. We're so lucky. As paragliders we can make here in an hour from down in the town over there up to the big mountains. Oh, this is the joy of paragliding.
Now
How nice is that? And above me, Freddy ahead, and Melissa and Suhaib are somewhere up ahead, trying to catch up with them. I think they already made a transition to the next bridge. Yes! Yes! Made it! Woohoo! Yes! That was a big victory. That would have been a long detour to go around. Now we're on the right side, so we can keep going. Try to catch up to the others.
Well, this is pretty nice. So we're crossing the gap now. Me and Freddy.
So we're in some really light lift here, trying to make it work. We have been flying these really rowdy Karakoram, Pakistan thermals. Now it's super light, really delicate. Back home we call these squirrel farts. Just turning on squirrel farts. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. Trying to keep it efficient, consistent.
It's 5,300 and everyone is ahead somewhere there. This was tricky, they're doing so well. It's hard to keep up with them. Use some dirty tactics to catch us to the others. Into the white room.
My fingers are hurting. I need some blood in my fingers. It's a cloud base, it's 5,300 meters and heading for the next transition.
Do you by any chance happen to have the waypoint in your...
No, I don't have any waypoint.
Okay, so you want to head back or what?
So I remember the 110 kilometer one was basically all the way to the end of the valley. This was the second transition. What do you think about timing? Should we go back for the second time or do you want to push on?
For the moment I want to just climb high. Let's try to climb and see how high we get.
Freddy turned back, so did Swahib. I really don't know where any of the other guys are, except for me and Melissa. But we're coming to the mountain now, so let's cross our fingers for some good thermals. Wow.
Suhaib, turn back. It's dawning me now. Trying to find just a little something to survive.
इस पॉइंट पे ये और एक इस पॉइंट पे ये दो पॉइंट जिसमें दर्ज है. Hurrah! 75 kilometers of a triangle in Hunza. First time by a Pakistani. I'm super excited, so proud of myself. It was super nice. In the beginning, I struggled a bit and I would thanks Victor. He showed me the way to climb up. But once I was up there, it was all clear what I had to do. The plan worked perfectly fine. I was so happy for it. And probably it was the excitement when I was coming down for the top landing up here at the Eagle's Nest, and it was about 1:30 I think, so it was still thermic and the wing was moving a bit, so I had to slow it down. But because I slowed it down, it just made a sudden last moment turn, and I was facing directly a rock and my left foot hit the rock basically.
What happened?
Yeah, oh, bus.
Everything is okay. It's part of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good decision to come back. They are stuck that far.
I don't think they will make back.
No,
they will land there.
Freddy's landed in bushes.
Yeah.
In bushes? Yes.
Yeah. He sent a picture.
Today wasn't my day. Was occupied with using the selfie stick, and it was always in the way, and the wing didn't like it. And then we flew into the shadows, and I didn't find anything. Got a nice landing area, but got some sink at the end and landed in the thorny bushes. which was okay. Surprisingly, nothing damaged. Took me only about 10 minutes to get out of the bushes and take all the lines out.
So yesterday I had my record altitude at 4,600 meters. So I was super happy, ready for today's task of 100k group task. Went to the first face where it normally works, was holding my altitude. It wasn't losing any height, but just wasn't gaining much either. I saw Melissa on the face next to me shooting up. So hey, decided to follow her, but I experienced some almighty sink on the way there, and I got there pretty low. I just basically missed that bottom of that thermal. Tried to work it again, waited as long as I could, but just had enough altitude to make the landing, safe landing, so super disappointed for today.
Today I managed to climb up this first mountain. I really struggled. I was struggling all day again, basically. But I managed to get up, but not over the top. So I followed the ridge around, found some nice thermals, strong, punchy ones, and flew back. So I'm happy with the day. It's not any records or anything like this, but it's my best flight so far. So I'm really happy with that.
Melissa and I just turned around. We couldn't quite reach the turn point, but oh man, what a view of those glaciers. There's been a little bit overdevelopment, but I don't think it's too bad. We can still manage.
So we're at the final turn point. I lost all my teammates, and I think they're still flying, but I can't find them. So I'm just gonna tag this peak and then turn back towards Hunza and Karimabad. Yeah! I found Melissa and Dan.
Victor, it's good to see you. I'd given you up for dead. Woohoo!
So me and Melissa, we were heading back home, but then Victor caught up to us. So we decided to go back to the turn point, and the sun came through and everything just worked nice.
I've never flown above a snowy peak before. This is incredibly beautiful. It's just breathtaking. Either that or it's the altitude. Let's see if we can find some lift over here. We found a nice little climb. Oh, it's a good one. Here it comes.
5,900. I hope to reach 6. Hell yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo! 6,000!
Woohoo! 6,400 meters! Yes! Yeah! So glad to be out. I was surfing the cloud up to where it was as far as I could. I could definitely feel the altitude, and I felt I made a good decision coming out. Now I'm just gonna try to head home back to Hunza and Karimabad.
Big valley crossing. We are on our way home.
We made it! 100! Yeah! Whoo! Today was a good day. So happy. Man, yes!
Yes, it's awesome.
Yeah!
Victor, what are you hiding? What's that?
What?
What?
This is my harness. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
well behind. Oh, so can you explain how do paragliding pilots pee in the air? I always wondered about that.
Yeah, there's a few techniques. Either you do the Superman, then you're like this, or you can do this sideman like this, but then you gotta turn the other way.
Ooh. How do you do it?
I tried them all, but my favorite is of course the upside down backwards. So instead you go feet up, hanging backwards. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one. Or you use one of these. show off. You made it!
Keep going, my friend!
100!
Ah! 6,000!
6,000 meters! Oh my god!
What was the hardest part for you today?
Basically when me and Melissa, or Melissa and me, went to the furthest before the valley turns south, and it was all in shadow, and Freddy and Swahib, they kind of ditched us and went back home, I think. But I mean, we kept trying, we kept pushing, and we just tried to stay in the air for find something that just lifted a little bit. And I mean, when you came with your amazing wing, the sun just opened up and the cloud disappeared and the sun opened up and it was just...
And the rest was easy.
Yeah. I like how... I wanted to, like, when we were going home, I wanted to push home, but then it was raining.
Yeah.
And you showed me like this patience move. No, let's stay in the lift until it stops raining and then we go. Super.
We did well.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
I've never had so much collapses on my wing before. Never.
Well done!
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah, it's so
That
good.
was a lot of fun.
Congratulations.
Oh, pleasure.
done.
Pleasure flying
Well
with you
done.
guys. I can't believe you made it. I had given you up. I'd written you off for sure.
I mean, this guy and that wing. Wow.
But you, new personal
Yeah.
best.
Yeah, I think so.
And altitude record?
Definitely,
Like
definitely.
6,000?
I mean, it's like every single day I'm just breaking a new record here. I don't know what to do.
How high did you go today?
Gosh, I'd have to check.
I felt like we were over 5,000 the whole trip almost.
5,638 meters.
Nice.
There you go.
What a day.
Today was a good day.
I'd say so.
I'm so happy for the success of the project. The goal was to show the beauty and potential of Pakistan to the world, to show them the hospitality, the culture, the adventure, the uniqueness of the place. Having achieved to fly above 6,000 meters in the past, I'm so happy to see other pilots achieve the same success.
This was a dream project for me to attract international pilots to come here and exploit the potential of this place, and I'm so happy we managed to do that, and at the same time help the local community to set the paragliding scene over here. On behalf of my entire team, I want to thank our armed forces and security agencies who supported us with the logistics and made this project happen. We now fully understand the logistics, and Pakistan awaits you to set your personal best.